Next one, what we are going to see, that is the fertilizer industry. And fertilizer industry is centered around the production of nitri- nitrogenous fertilizer, mainly urea, then phosphate fertilizer, then aluminum phosphate, and other and some complex with the combination of nitrogen, then phosphate and potash all together we are making like that. Different types of fertilizer we are making. And third one, that is next important thing, the potash is not entirely important as important as the country does not have any reserves of the commercially usable potash or potassium compounds here in India. That's why we are importing that one from outside. So we are having different types of fertilizer industry here in India. First one, it is nitrogen content, that is urea, then phosphate fertilizer, then aluminum phosphate, then complex fertilizers with a combination of nitrogen, phosphate and potash. If you are asking to your parents, they will if the parents are farmers, or if you are having your own farming land, you can go and watch that one, how in what ways they are adding, and when they are adding the starting time, which one they will add before sowing the seed, what they are adding, and after that which one they are adding, like that the sequence you can understand. And after the green revolution, the industry expanded in several other parts of the country. Gujarat, Tamil Nadu, Uttar Pradesh, Punjab, Kerala. These are the states we are having the maximum major production of fertilizer, or we are having the major fertilizer companies, factories here in these states. And other states, Andhra Pradesh, Orissa, Rajasthan, Bihar, Maharashtra, Assam, West Bengal, Goa, Delhi, Madhya Pradesh, Karnataka. All means almost all the states we are having the fertilizer company, because we are the influence of green revolution. In green revolution, we have seen already in 9th standard economics itself, modern farming, we want to use the we want compulsory we want to use the fertilizer, that also chemical fertilizer. The next one, it is the cement industry. Next point, it is the cement industry. And cement industry is it is essential. Every day we are using cement or for construction of our houses, factories, bridges, roads, airports, dams. Means wherever there is constructions, building construction, there we want we compulsory we want to use cement. And this industry requires bulky and heavy raw materials like limestone, then silica and gypsum. All these things are very heavy things, and coal and electric power are needed. Apart from the rail transport, it is the transportation, it is very difficult because it is very bulky items. The basic items are the raw materials are basic, very bulky, as well as coal also it needed. Then electric means continuous electricity also needed. Then the industry has strategically located in the plants in Gujarat, because it are getting the market in the Gulf countries. They have become maximum it is in Gujarat, means major producer of cement, that is in Gujarat, because they are getting the in market in the Gulf countries. And ship transportation is easy, water transportation is easy from Gujarat. Then the first cement factory it is started here in Chennai, in our state, that is 1904. You can note that one. And this also, Gujarat also used to ask one mark question. And where we started the first cement factory, that also used to ask a one mark question. After independence, industry expanded. Improvement of in the quality has found the produce area readily available market in the East Asia, Middle East, Africa and South Asia part. And even we can see our cement is going to other continents, not only our continent, our own continent, it is going to other continents because of its quality. Then Asia, apart from the demand within the country, inside the demand that we know, and the price also increasing day by day. That is the condition, because of the transportation cost, it is increasing. And this industry is doing well in the terms of production as well as export. We are producing very good quality one, and quantity also in high rate, as well as the exporting also we are doing. And efforts are being made to generate adequate domestic demand. and supply in order to sustain this industry. Not only for export, we are making the importance of the demand in the local market or in the inside India for bridge purpose and this and that purpose. Even nowadays we can see the rod also, when we are making the rod constructing rod, that both side we are making the small canals for drainage. That canals also making with the help, we are using cement. So the purposely we are making the demand of demand to the product cement here in India itself. The next one, that is the automobile industry. And automobile industry provides vehicles for the quick transport and for goods and goods, services and passengers. Then we can see the automobile industry. We are producing trucks, buses, cars, motorcycles, scooters, three wheelers, two wheelers, and multi utility vehicles, like the different things we are making here in India. After liberalization, means globalization, the coming in of a new and contemporary models of stimulated the demand for the vehicle in the market. If now, if you are looking near to your home or to your neighbors, among the neighbors you can see minimum two vehicles at home, one two wheeler, one two wheeler plus one four wheeler. That is the condition. Maximum areas here in Tamil Nadu or in Kerala, or if we are going to Punjab, everywhere we can see this is the condition. Very rare areas there is no development like that areas. That means villages, entirely undeveloped villages, we can see that they are not using the four wheelers and other things, but for two wheelers it is very common in everywhere. And according to the geographical condition, we are purchasing different types of two wheeler. Someone purchasing bullets, someone other bikes, like that, different method. And which is led to the healthy growth of the industry, including passengers car, two wheelers and two wheelers and three wheelers. And we can see the new models of the rickshaws and other things nowadays. That is, we can quality of that one, it is equally to the international market. And this industry is developed located around Delhi, Gurugram, then Mumbai, Pune, Chennai, Calcutta, Lucknow, Indore, Hyderabad, and Jamshedpur and Bangalore. I mean, this industry, the automobile industry, it is located in this area. If you are thinking, we can see first one. If we will take Delhi, that is nearby Delhi area. We can see the passengers are more because of the it is the capital. Then if you are thinking about Gurugram, then Mumbai, Pune, Chennai, Calcutta, Lucknow, Indore, Hyderabad, Jamshedpur, Bangalore. Other all the areas thickly populated, as well as thickly means many companies, factories we can see. So it is needed for transportation purpose of goods as well as passengers, we needed automobile. So now we are going to see the fourth one, that is the information and information technology and electronic industry. We are having the information technology as well as electronic industry. And we know which is the capital of information technology here in India, that is Bangalore. And the electronic industry covers a wide range of production, from the transistor set of the television to the telephone, cellular telecoms, telephone exchange, radars, computers, and many other equipments required by the telecommunication industry itself. The one industry itself, we need many types of machines related to the information and electronic industry. And Bangalore is emerged as the electronic capital of India. That may ask us a one word question, one mark question. And other important centers, that are the Mumbai, Delhi, Hyderabad, Pune, Chennai, Calcutta, Lucknow, and Coimbatore are the other major centers. And we can see the smart cities and techno park in major cities everywhere. Even the small Chennai, like that area, we have already having the electronic industry as well as the techno park and other things, where we are using this in output of this electronic industry. Then another one, the major industry concentration, it is in Bangalore, then Noida, Mumbai, Chennai, Hyderabad, and Pune. these are the area where we are having the major techno parks as well as the industry. And a major impact of this industry has been employment generation, many employment, because we are producing that one. So many countries, multinational companies, they are taking our human resource here in India itself and creating the technoparks and smart cities, and using, we are getting maximum people, we are getting the employment opportunities. The continuing growth in the hardware as well as software is the key success of the industry, IT industry here in India. That also may ask us one more question. Continuing growth in the hardware as well as software. Hardware as well as software is the key success of the IT industry here in India. If we are making only hardware, then software we want to purchase from outside, then we can't develop that much. And if we are not making hardware here or software we are able to make, then also it won't develop. But in India we are having hardware as well as software. That is the reason for the success of the IT industry here in India. In next video we will continue.